What up, man? Welcome back. I know it's a little different. We outside with it, changing spaces, changing corner, man. Welcome back to the episode of Perspective, where we bring you motivation, inspiration with a conversation. But today is not about perspective. Today is about legacy in motion. And the point of legacy in motion is just about the youth. That's all it's simply what it's about, man. I think the younger generation is not lost. They just moving different. And I think me being older, a lot of times, we get it wrong. We have to meet them where they at, man. I got my son with me today, Kevo, man.
That's good.
And he gonna somewhat speak for the youth because I'm not young, but I just know for a fact that they just move different. And I think sometimes we need to take a step back and actually try to understand where they coming from to get a better perspective of what they got going on. How you feeling, man?
I'm all right. I'm doing
man.
good.
How you been? What you been up to, man?
Right now, still almost done working on this album. Trying to line up a few couple videos and stuff like that. I'm trying to get into a new era of my fashion and everything so it can incorporate with this album. So yeah.
Okay then. So let's jump right into it, man. I ain't gonna hold us on. What do you think that the older generation doesn't understand about the youth? What do you think we get misconstrued?
I think a lot of the older people just think like, you know, they always just feel like we behind and we so lazy on everything, and that really ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of the kids that's my age and even a little younger, we ahead of the curve. We taking social media by storm. We running laps with everything that we running laps around. So I feel like all the unnecessary hate and drama that's built around it, I think they just need to take a backseat to what's going on and just let the new kings and queens step in the door, because it's gonna happen anyway. It's either you get with it or you get left behind.
Okay, then.
So that's what I feel like was going on.
So you feel like you know sometimes we stuck in our old ways talking about what we went through, what we experienced.
Yeah.
You know, and we try to harp that on you guys. What you
Pretty
think?
much. That's what I feel like. I feel like instead of trying to hate on us, y'all need to get behind what's going on and at least accept what we got going on. We ain't doing it. Ain't too much. It's a lot of gangster stuff going on, but it really ain't as much. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people trying other things, and I feel like we knock a lot of people down for trying. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we ain't pushing them enough or encouraging them enough. So I feel like that's what we need to do. I got to get it together, man.
Okay. I mean, but somewhat, reason why some of the older folks, and I can speak a little bit for us, we trying to sometimes, some of you young guys, not all of y'all, but some of y'all be about to crash out. That's what y'all word y'all be saying.
Yeah.
Y'all be in crash out mode, making bad choices, you know, doing what the new era is doing, is following the lead instead of following their own trend. And that's a lot of that going on. So sometimes when we say it wasn't like that when we was growing up, yeah, that's what I can say for that. But on some other parts, what you just said, I can agree with, man. You know, at the end of the day, man, we are at the apex right now, but y'all the one that's coming. And rather we get right with it, we gonna get left. As you can see, the Castanets, our show speeds, and the Cetra done took over the world, especially the social media world. But I got one more question for you, man. So what pressure do you think young people deal with then? Since we don't understand y'all, make us understand you.
I think,
what pressures do y'all deal with today?
Today I just think a lot of the pressure be coming from. I'ma speak more like for the guys, because I can't really like speak too much for the females, but like with the guys or whatever, I feel like the social media, it just is mutting it right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody wanna feel like they wanna be the superstar and all that. Everybody trying to get fake Cubans so they can keep up with the next man and all that. Like, you ain't really gotta do all that. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like since they feel like getting a job is gonna make you lame or whatever. So they feel like not having a job, you the man if you scamming or doing anything outside of that.
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, get a job, bro. I'll work. So whatever y'all see me do, half of the stuff that I'm funding, even with the clothes I got on right now, that ain't coming from music. I got that because I got a job, bro. So I'm telling y'all, get a job, incorporate yourself, bro. Get the 9 to 5 so you can fund the 5 to 9. You know what I'm saying?
Okay then. Okay then. All right, man. So before I let you go, man, before we get a little further deep into this thing, man, since you're talking about your path, you talking about what's funding you. Well, what made you choose this path of one, going to work, and two, wanting to be a musical artist, but understanding that, hey, I gotta fund my own dream. What made you choose that path? Because you can easily scam. You can easily try to run it
I
up.
can scam any day.
Yeah.
I get offers every other day.
Yeah.
My thing is like with me, I'm not trying to wait on nobody. So it's that, and I want to be my own man at the end of the day. And you know, I ain't trying to wake up every day, you know, praying that the feds gonna come kick my door in and all that. Like I ain't trying to do all that. And I feel like that's me being real instead of being disingenuous and just like going the typical scammer route or being another rapper saying, "Oh, bro, I ain't never had a job, bro. Like I just woke up and did it, and it just happened." Like to me, that's fate. I can't get with that.
Well, most older rappers that I know that I admire, they all work from the Fat Joes to the 50. All of them worked at some
Everybody
point.
had to
At
work
some
for
point.
somebody.
At some point.
Everybody had to work for somebody at one point in their life. That's the only way you could become a boss if you know how to be a soldier.
Okay, then. So what made you think differently? What made you decide to think like this? Because you're grown now. You know what I'm saying? What made you say, okay, then, yeah, we from the hood, we from the project, all that, but what made you think the way you thinking now?
I just always thought like that. I just knew I had to get the money. I always thought like that when I was a kid. That's why I was never interested in the streets. Like nobody ain't had to tell me, oh, don't be in the streets, this and that and for. That was just in me. That was like a personality thing. Cause you can tell a kid but so much. End of the day, people make their own decisions. So I ain't really had to be told nothing like that. I just knew from then when I was a shorty, I knew I wanted to be different and I knew I was different. That's why everybody messed with me. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So, with that being said, man, I know we covered a couple more bases, man. I got one question to ask you before we get up out of here. What does legacy mean to you?
Shoot, legacy mean to me like I leave this earth, you know what I'm saying? I done at least impacted somebody's life or I influenced them so hard enough for them to follow my blueprint. That's what legacy mean to me. Make your impact so hard to the point where somebody want to follow your blueprint or at least take pieces from your blueprint and make it their own and make it better. That's what it mean to me.
Okay, what legacy mean? All right, so, and what's your name? What Kebo stand for? What do you want, when they see Kebo, they see it in the wall, they see it everywhere before I get your body, man. What do you want, what does Kebo stand for? What does that stand for?
Kebo is just mean like, I'm just the head shark in charge. Like whenever anything in the water is dealing with me, I'm at the head for it. I'm opening whatever doors I can open, whatever I can help with. I'm helping my people. You know what I'm saying? Cause the city good for that. Not trying to put nobody on, not trying to open no doors. So I'm trying to do that.
Oh, so you gonna open your own doors?
I'm opening my own doors. That's what I'm doing. Just creating my own lane. Whoever want to get behind it, you'll be blessed to get behind it.
Okay, then. So where can they find you? Where all platforms, things of that nature, man? Where can they find your stuff, man?
You can find me on all platforms at capital K space E. All the letters is caps when you put it in Kebo, but you gotta space them out every time. I don't know how to describe it, but
All the links,
it'll be there.
all his links and subscription will be down in the description. So if you didn't understand what he was saying, don't matter. Just click on the links. All this information will be in the link. You're either watching this on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. This information will always be there, man. But I close you guys out with this, man. At the end of the day, it's not about age. It's about mindset, man. Legacy is built through action, not words. Appreciate for you guys tapping in today. Legacy in motion. It don't just start today. It lasts forever. Your legacy is not built on what you do today. Your legacy is built on what you do in the future, man. Legacy stands for when you're not here, what people can lean to and they can say, hey, well, Kebo started this 20, 30, 40 years ago. We ain't gonna go as far as Martin Luther King, but you understand what I'm saying, man. Again, we changed it up a little today, usually on Perspective, where we bring you motivation, inspiration with a conversation. There will be more episodes of Legacy in Motion with my boy Kebo. And if you young and you inspired, if you want to come on the show, holla at us, man. With that being said, have an amazing day. We out.